Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here's a look at some of the stats for Scotty Barnes.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. You've got Miles Turner. Green is out there with Martin. And it's Caravan in at the 3 slot. And for the Raptors, they've got Anthony. Bones Highland is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Barnes. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 5, roaming the paint. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Here's Abdul Rahim, just 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Anthony, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Anthony's got the first basket of the game for the Raptors. And so Green will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Sears. Back to Green. Here's Sears. No good on the 3. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Barnes the screen. Puts up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And Toronto has possession following the 3 by Milwaukee.
Bucks foul. Sears. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highland. Last game out, he had 14. Down low, just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's just nice work in the 2-man game. You see the versatility of Scotty Barnes.
Outside, Martin. Back to Green. Pass to Sears. Here's Caravan. Covered by Anthony. Martin with a screen on Anthony. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. His last 10 games have been exceptional. First in 3-point shooting. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient 3-point shooters. Now here's Anthony. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Kept alive. Here's Abdul Rahim, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now here's Anthony. After Jalen Green's miss, Anthony, the pass to Highland. Barnes sets a screen for Highland. Barnes finds Barrett. And it's off from 3-point range. Milwaukee trails by 3. Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a renaissance man. Very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
Jones checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here's Barrett. He had 15 points last outing. Abdul Rahim passes to Barrett. This one for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent 3-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Green dishes to Turner. Back to Green. Jones with the screen on Highland. To halt the run, and Jones with the stuff.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Barnes passes to Abdul-Rahim. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Holes checked in.
Number 23.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. Now Jones, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Caravan. Here's the 3. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Abdul-Rahim's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Here's Jones. The shot by Turner, no good. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when they play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Jones kicks to Green. Pass to Caravan. Misses the 3. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Barnes the screen. Inside. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Milwaukee trails by 8. Pass to Bull. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because, listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Green. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And because Green is able to blow past defenders, they guard against that, so he just stops on a dime and pops.
Now, here's Barrett. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. 5 on the clock. Collins setting the pick for Highland. Shoots over Portis. Highland's shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Yeah, Highland willing to take what the defense gives. If that's a mid-range, that's fine.
Green with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Portis can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Back to Highland. Pass to Barrett. It's stolen by Jones. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Number 1, R.J. Barrett.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Pass to Hawkins. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now Green. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Four on the clock. Here's Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Abaji. Lets it go from the wing. Another shot, and the layup good by Collins. And the Raptors lead by 10.
and the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Green, the pass to Jones. Raji pulls it in.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Green. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Portis. Toronto grabs the miss.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And Toronto making a change here. Post is checked in. And so he hits both. Milwaukee trails by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Lowe. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Toronto leading by 13. We've got 1:48 left in the first. It's good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's Portis. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy. This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jones. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee trails by 15. On the corner, the rebound by Post.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
There's the triple. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Here's Lowe. Still without a basket. With 1 on the clock, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
We've got Hawkins. Quentin Post is out there with Anthony, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Abdul Rahim's got his 6th rebound on the night. 16 feet away. Caravan grabs the board.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Lowe. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Yeah, terrific work in the 2-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Abdul Rahim. Bowl covering. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks. 15-point game. To the paint. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Outside Anthony. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Pass to Lowe. Here he goes. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Jones. Had a hand on it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
Sitting at the top of the heap, looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year, it seems, we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Barnes sets a screen for Highland. Trying to get something going. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Bull. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Pass to Portis. Over Collins. Portis can't get it to go. Hunters leading by 11. Here's Highland. Buries it down low. Highland's got 6.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Highland. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Highland's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you see Scotty Barnes' growth as a passer. Boy, that is an impressive look.
Milwaukee trails by 13. Portis with it. No scoring in this one. Portis a screen on Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screen.
And the dunk by Barnes.
That's big time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Portis against Collins. Outside, Green. Bull setting the pick for Green. Ring shot on the way. Offensive rebound. Portis finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside, Barrett. And here's Barnes for 3. Does not score for only the 2nd time in 7 shots this game. Pass to Green. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Green's got his 2nd basket of the game. Toronto leading by 9. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Pass to Caravan. Now Green. Barrett covering. Green, no luck.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Now Highland. 8 points for him. Barnes sets a screen for Highland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Highland's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Caravan. Martin with a screen on Barrett. Green inside the three-point line. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Barrett against Green. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Highland's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, Bones Highland, a former first-round pick, and he believes he is an elite scorer at this level.
Barrett against Green. Martin with the screen for Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Sears. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And so here's Toronto. They led by as many as 18 points. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto leading by 15. Here's Highland. Drops in the layup for 2. 16 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Pass to Green. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Both teams changing it up here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Count the basket. Abdul Rahim's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Sears. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Hawkins. He has 5. Lets it fly. And Jones pulls it down.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Outside, Green. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Stewart with it. Now Green defending from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Abdul Rahim. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
And he gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Green passes to Turner. It's deflected, and they get it back. And the shot goes in. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship
It's just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Sears gets it to go.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Abdul-Rahim. No good from outside. Milwaukee trails by 10. Here's Martin, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Abdul-Rahim passes to Abaji. Tries from 16, and that one released in time, but no good. A big-time effort for Bones Hyland, providing a lot of energy for the Raptor. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this.
And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime? And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for Milwaukee. Thanks for spending half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Bones Hyland getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Turner is out there with Martin, and it's Green, and it's Caravan in at the three, the small forward.
R.J. Barrett, the ability to make adjustments in high speed, gets his shot off despite the defender and the contact.
He's off on the second. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Here's Sears, and Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Abdul-Rahim's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Anthony, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Raptors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That's good from Anthony. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Milwaukee trails by 9. Turner with a screen on Hyland. Drives to the hoop. The shot by Turner, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Abdul-Rahim passes to Anthony. Here's Abdul-Rahim, guarded by Green. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Caravan. Offline with his 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Milwaukee trails by 13. Outside, Martin. Green against Barrett. Will it go? And it's off the back rim. No good. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. For Toronto, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
There's Green with the 3, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Abdur-Rahim's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Barrett inside the three-point line. And the basket is good. Barrett's got his third basket of the night.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Outside Turner. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto leading by 18. There's the drive. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 18 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Sears. He's defended by Highland to stop the drought. And that one's good. Green. He's got 13.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Green against Barrett. Here's Highland. He's got 18. And the dunk by Barnes.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Caravan, covered by Anthony. Martin with the screen for Green. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist from Green.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Barnes passes to Abdur-Rahim. The three. And that one's good. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Collins checked in for Toronto. Quentin Post comes in for Barnes. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. 5th is R.J. Barrett.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Green. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barrett. Over Green. Barrett, no good. Milwaukee trails by 21. Outside Martin. Now here's Green. Rebounded by Anthony.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Pass to Sears. And here is Green. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Carabin. And it's blocked. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's getting around 20 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bowles checked in. Anthony, that one good for 2. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Sears gets it to go.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Highland with it. He's got 18. And Barrett now top of the key. Lays it up off the glass. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Pass to Sears. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Martin missing. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Stolen by Highland. Out to Barrett. Highland against Martin. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Sunday, then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the first one drops.
Guys, I think it's obvious. Bones Highland has talent on the offensive end as a scorer. But for this guy to really make it, he's got to find a way to be efficient and consistent.
And both free throws good for Highland. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Green. Sinks that one from the post. 15 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pocket 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And it's good, 2 points. Now, here's Green. 15 points in the game. Outside, Jones. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight. Highland against Green. Pass to Highland. Clock at 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Green.
Well, Bones Highland causing a little havoc in the lane. He'll get to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Highland. Here's Lowe. He's defended by Highland. Lowe, the pass to Portis. And the shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
With the crossover, and Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Outside, Jones, just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep, gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Bucks. And the Raptors call time here. There's 1:40 left in the 3rd. Into the lane. Yep, it counts. 15 points in the game.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
The block just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Abdul Rahim, and the 3 ball is good. Abdul-Rahim's got 16.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Got a piece of it.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And a miss there on the triple. Outside, Jones to the left side wing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jones. 4 seconds left. And the layup is up and in. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half.
No, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors leading by 21. They've got Scotty Barnes. Also Barrett out there. And it's Hawkins in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Abdul-Rahim on target from 13 feet. Abdul-Rahim's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it home.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Hawkins passes to Barnes, and stolen by Portis. Here's Caravan. Here's Bull, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Jones kicks to Portis. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 19. Here's Abdul-Rahim, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But great, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Lowe. He's covered by Hawkins. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Onside, Barrett lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Pass to Caravan. Portis a screen on Barrett. 6 to shoot. Fires, high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
They set the pick. On the wing, Barnes. To the inside. And stolen by Bull. Jones, the pass to Portis. Here's Lowe. He's covered by Hawkins. And it's Lowe missing. Toronto leading by 21. Pass to Barrett. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks That is a huge deal.
Bones Highland is checked in for Hawkins. The Bucks call time. One of the stories here, Bones Highland getting it done today.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Outside Portis to the wing on the left. Portis the screen. He takes it in, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Raptors leading by 19 points. Now Highland. Barrett wide open. He fires. And he's good on the three ball.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Abdul-Rahim passes to Barnes. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Barnes has got 20 points.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
And they call an illegal screen here.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster swing.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Green. Banked in off the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Toronto leading by 22. Here's Highland. Misses in close. The Bucks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Caravan. Barrett covering. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Raptors shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Island finds Barnes. And here's the fast break. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Anthony's checked in for Toronto. Here's Abdul-Rahim. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Turner's checked in for Bull. Here's Sears. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's stolen by Green. It's deflected. Here's Abdul-Rahim. It's Barrett on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 8 here in the quarter.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Pass to Caravan. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And here is Barnes. And that one drops for him. Barnes has got 22 points.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Martin dishes to Green. Launches a three, and Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. Abdur-Rahim's got his 16th rebound on the night. And the three off target. And the Bucks, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Pass to Caravan. To the middle. And Turner kicks to Green. 5 to shoot. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Barnes passes to Anthony. Good. Anthony's got 9 points now in just the second half. Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Green, and it's Green slapping it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. There's the pick. Throws it up high. Flows the alley-oop jam. Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Outside, Martin. Green deciding where to go with it. And Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
And that one's good, Barnes.
No, that's his shot right there. You know, if he gets any kind of room, he's going to dial it up from distance.
Outside, Martin. Inside. Poked away. Pass to Caravan. Shot clock at 6. Martin with a screen on Anthony. And it's Caravan missing. Raptors shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Lobs it up for Anthony. The shot missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
Three-pointer. Sears' shot is off.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Picked by Anthony. Lobs it up for Anthony. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sears off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hawkins with it. Stewart a screen. Pass to post. And that's going to be a travel.
Checking in for Toronto.
Ain't coming back in this bitch. Look, I gotta work on that alley-oop though. It's shit different from a long time ago. Shout out on that recent CTV.